Every major political defection in India often elicits the same reaction, a collective declaration that no one saw it coming. This perception of suddenness, however, is largely an illusion. The reality is far more nuanced and predictable. Almost every significant political defection leaves discernible signals, sometimes months in advance of the actual event. The key lies in understanding where to direct our attention and what patterns to recognize. Today, we will systematically break down these crucial warning signs, revealing who is poised to switch allegiances long before journalists, political parties, or even the electorate become aware. The initial and often overlooked warning sign is not overt anger or public dissent. Instead, it manifests as a profound silence. When a senior leader begins to exhibit specific behaviors, it signals a critical shift. These behaviors include ceasing to defend the party leadership, actively avoiding press conferences, and conspicuously skipping key party meetings. Furthermore, a sudden limitation of social media posts to only birthdays and condolences is a strong indicator. Such a pattern usually signifies that exit negotiations have already commenced. Leaders like Jyotiraditya Scindia and Himanta Biswa Sarma, prior to their switches, became unusually quiet, even when their party expected their vocal support. This strategic silence is a safer posture than open rebellion when plans are still being finalized. Another significant indicator is the emergence of selective admiration for political rivals. This involves making statements that commend the opposition without explicitly naming one's own party. Examples include praising the Prime Minister's handling of a crisis, acknowledging the government's bold decisions, or highlighting the importance of strong leadership in challenging times. This behavior is a form of psychological soft launching. It subtly conditions various stakeholders, including voters, the media, and the party cadre, for a potential future switch. By gradually normalizing positive sentiment towards the opposition, the ground is prepared for a future alignment. This particular signal stands out as the most reliable predictor of an impending defection. If a leader experiences a series of setbacks within their party, the probability of defection dramatically increases. These setbacks include removal from campaign committees or losing charge of a significant region. Being denied assurance for an election ticket or being bypassed in crucial Chief Minister or Pradesh Congress Committee discussions are also critical signs. Such actions are the political equivalent of a pink slip. Classic cases like Jagdish Shettar and Jitin Prasad exemplify how ticket denial often precedes a switch. Defections rarely commence with direct, overt talks between the leader and the rival party. Instead, they typically begin through indirect channels. These intermediaries often include neutral governors, common industrialists, influential religious or social leaders, or former bureaucrats. When a leader's inner circle suddenly starts overlapping with the rival party's ecosystem, it marks the beginning of a back-channel phase. During this period, there are no press photos or official statements, only a series of timing coincidences that suggest clandestine negotiations. A noticeable shift in a leader's public language and ideological stance is a powerful signal. Watch for a sudden rebranding of their core beliefs. This might involve a transition from emphasizing secularism to prioritizing national interest, or from advocating social justice to focusing on development. Similarly, a shift from federalism to strong leadership indicates a strategic realignment. This ideological rewording is not genuine philosophical growth, it is alignment training. By the time the actual switch occurs, the new narrative has already been meticulously prepared and disseminated. Before making the final decision to defect, leaders often undertake one last internal push within their current party. This typically involves making specific demands. These demands might include consideration for the Chief Minister's position, a request for a state president role, or seeking assurance for a Rajya Sabha seat. If these final attempts fail, and leaks about these rejections begin to appear in the media, the leader's exit becomes almost inevitable. Many defections occur within 30 to 60 days following the rejection of such critical demands. Political defections are rarely random occurrences. They tend to cluster around specific political junctures and power dynamics. These clusters often appear 6 to 9 months before general elections or just prior to an anticipated government collapse. Defections also surge when opinion polls shift significantly or when a party's funding or cadre strength shows signs of weakening. Leaders do not jump into uncertainty, they strategically move towards perceived momentum and power. To effectively predict a defection, a checklist of these signals proves invaluable. If 3 or more of these indicators appear together, a defection is highly likely. The checklist includes silence, public praise for rivals, ticket uncertainty, ideological softening, back-channel signals, and electoral timing. When 5 or more of these signals are present simultaneously, the leader's move to another party becomes almost certain. This systematic approach allows for a more accurate assessment of political stability. The fundamental truth about political defections is that they do not happen overnight. They are, in essence, slow exits meticulously disguised as sudden shocks. Once you develop the ability to understand and interpret these subtle yet consistent signals, you move beyond merely reacting to events. Instead, you gain the capacity to predict them. In the complex and often opaque world of Indian politics, the ability to predict such significant shifts is not merely an analytical advantage, it is a profound form of power.